الدنا فتمسكي بعراه كي لا نغرقا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Welcome back after what, 3.5 hours. Alhamdulillah. What we thought was going to be a 2-hour show, to be honest. But it's been a very wonderful show. Alhamdulillah. Can't really complain. You know, the beautiful kids coming and beautifully reciting the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And like one of them mentioned as well, that surely in the remembrance of Allah does the heart find peace. And subhanAllah, you know, when you're enjoying yourself, the time does seem to fly by as well. Alhamdulillah. Now, our beloved judges, obviously, you know, just subhanAllah. I'm sure you're in, as you know, you're not just surprised, but you're in as much awe as I was when I was listening to them. But if I can start with Sheikh Fakhrul Islam, inshallah, just your feedback on how you found today's semi-final.
MashaAllah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, it was amazing. It was unexpected, yes. Subhanallah, some of you presented your bayan, your talk in such a way. Sometimes we adult, we get frightened. And we can't present our view or present our talk properly. That way you did, subhanallah, 8, 9 years old and beautiful. Jazakumullah khairan. And we always pray that Allah make you mashayikh, great shuyukh of Islam. Ameen. Say Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. And I will tell you a small advice to you all. As you know, this is a sake of competition. Obviously, just on its own, when you're reciting, all of you are wonderful reciters. We have nothing to point at in your recitation, but as a sake of competition, obviously some people will go to the next stage, some people won't go to the next stage. So those people will go to the next stage. The humble request will be to you all that make sure, remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving you the honor. So first thing you will praise Allah. Right? Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he used to praise Salatul Shukr. Thanking Allah, praying and thanking Allah and taking it as Allah has given them a gift, right? So you don't have the pride in you. Yeah, you don't show off. You don't start thinking it's my talent. You're always thanking Allah and saying it's Allah has given me. And those of you not going through, again, do not be disheartened. Do not be upset. Remember, Allah is giving you another chance to learn properly, right? So either way, you thank Allah. So those of you not going through, going home, praying to Allah, praying to Rakat and saying, Allah, thank you for not letting me go, because you understood that I'm not capable yet to go to the next stage. And you have given me one more chance. And I promise you, I will practice more. And next year, I will try again to go to the next stage. This will be your response. So either way, positive response, inshallah. Say inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. And lastly, I will say thank you very much to the parents, teachers, and all those supports here. Keep supporting your children, and through your supports, you will see, inshallah, one day your children will be a great qari and great hafiz. Jazakumullah khairan.
MashaAllah. Mufti Nasrullah, some comments, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Actually, I'm involved with the Q Factor from the first season, and what I can see is a great success of Q Factor, that we can see our young talent. They are coming here and delivering a speech like most of our adults they can't, and it's a great success for Q Factor, and I'm really proud of it and our young boys and girls. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues this platform so that we can bring some more talent, inshallah. Ameen. And those who participated today, it was really amazing in one word. I actually couldn't believe my ears that that beautiful recitation can come from that little child, 8 or 9 years old. MashaAllah. And not only recitation, the speech, mashallah, they delivered, it was wonderful. And I was praying, maybe, inshallah, one day, the lacking that we have in our society, that is female scholarship, inshallah, Allah will fulfill out of them, out of them young girls, inshallah. So I pray that, inshallah, you girls and boys, those you tried really hard today, you, as Ustad Fakhrul said, if you're not going to the next step, is not because you did something wrong, is because it is for the sake of, you know, attending, you attended. And you tried really hard, alhamdulillah, Allah accepted it. There's no doubt in it. Of course. And if you keep trying, inshallah, you'll excel more. And this is the thing that actually we want from all of you. And my last word, Q Factor is a project of Global Aid Trust. And the dream behind of this project was to bring out a pool of talent. And this talent, inshallah, will serve the next generation to prepare them in the same way as you are now. So however you're preparing yourself, you always remember there are some people that are guiding you. Inshallah, when you are growing up, you will be guiding other people in the same way.
Inshallah.
That way, inshallah, this project and this Q Factor will continue and will continue bringing and extracting some of the good people. Inshallah, in their future life, they will be leading our ummah in the right path, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan for being in this nice show.
And Mufti Nasrullah, obviously we were mentioning as well in previous rounds as well, that Q Factor isn't just a competition. It's more like a movement to bring about the love of the Quran into every household. And we're seeing that.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Year in, year out, the competition is getting larger. There's more people calling in.
This is what we exactly can see that is happening.
Alhamdulillah. From one family, mashallah, 8 or 9 children, mashallah, they came out. And we couldn't even thought of this if there was no platform, like that. Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah. Sheikh Abu Tayyib.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man wala. Brothers and sisters, viewers, alhamdulillah, we are listening Quran al-Kareem. Subhanallah, surprised me. The recitation is very good, alhamdulillah. Excellent. I'll make dua for them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them Qari Qurra.
Ameen.
Inshallah, in the near future. Alhamdulillah, I'm agree with them, Nasrullah Bhai and Sheikh Fakhrul, inshallah, whatever they said. But I want to advise, I want to add something else, which is, alhamdulillah, all of you are excellent. I can say all of you are excellent. But some of you are excellent in tartil, and some of you in speech, and some of you mujawwad. But if all of you become very good, not excellent, in every single sector, then you become like excellent. Which is, I can mention so for example, in tartil, if you are gonna get 90 out of 100, and in mujawwad 40 out of 100, and in speech, like 70 out of 100. Altogether, how much? 90? No, 90, 40, and 70, nearly 200. And if you are good in every single, not excellent in one subject, another subject is not good, like 80, say for example 80 average in tartil, or 70 in tartil, 70 in speech, 70 in mujawwad, how much become? 210, more than 200, isn't it? So all of you should try to be good in every single subject. Then inshallah, you're going to be inshallah excellent inshallah in the future. Inshallah, I'll make dua for all of you inshallah, and you'll make dua for us inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us our all good deeds inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan.
And Sheikh, just obviously for those who will go through to the final, is there any parts where maybe they can improve generically? Is there any parts where you thought maybe certain parts, that for the final, yes, they need to improve on this? Or is there anything, Sheikh, if you'd like to mention?
Obviously, we didn't give a specific feedback to specific students. If we did, then it would have benefited them. And I will say, obviously, Sheikh Abu Tayyib, what he said, some of the students, they are good at mujawwad, some of them murattal, some of them speech. So obviously, they need to figure out which one they are good at, and whichever one they're not good at, they need to practice that. And we will say, few people we found that they got like major errors, problem in between ta, dal, and etc. ain, ha. So I will say, in general, you focus at makharij. Makharij, that major errors should not happen at all, right? Yes, and mujawwad, focus at mujawwad. Try to get some style in your recital. Some of you read very loud, very slow, and got some styles, but it need to be smooth as well, right? Mujawwad, just not screaming. Right, it's smooth as well. You read loud, but it's a smooth, nice tone, right? So try to bring those qualities, inshallah. And specifically, if you look at your teacher and read it to your teacher will be able to give you exact feedback where you need specific help and specific improvement, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. Wow. I've got the paper in front of me now, inshallah. I guess. You know, to be honest, if it was me, I would have taken all 13 of you through.
Exactly.
That's how tough the competition was
it is,
today.
it is.
And that's how much I think.
Brother Asif, before you are going to that part, I just want to add a little bit with Ustad Fakhrul. Those you're going to the final, or even you're not going to the final, there's something very little to make improvement in your recitation, inshallah. Some of the mudud, as I mentioned in the beginning, some of the mudud, say for example, you said الذين آتيناهم الكتاب. الذين, here is only one alif mad. If you recite like الذين آتيناهم الكتاب, so you made that mad little longer, which actually it shouldn't happen. You know, and also when you make the gunna you should keep in the same length, like وعلى سفر فعدة من أيام أخر. So first gunna was a little bit longer than the second one. If you keep this all same, then your recitation will be more perfect, inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair, Mufti Nasrullah, for that. Like I said, I'm sure the judges will also agree that if they had a choice, they would probably taken all of them through to the third. That's how strong and how enjoyable the competition was today. But there will be, alhamdulillah, 8 of you, inshallah, going through to the final. And I'll start, inshallah, with the first semi-finalist who have gone through to the semi-final is 12-year-old, sorry, to the final, yes, to the not another semi-final, no, to the final, inshallah, is 12-year-old Dawood Islam. So congratulations to Dawood.
MashaAllah.
If you can just stand up, inshallah, I think the cameras perhaps want to just catch you there.
Good.
There we go. Can we see Dawood Islam? There we go. That's Dawood there. MashaAllah. The second contestant, inshallah, who will make it through to the final is 10-year-old Tahmid Rahman.
MashaAllah.
Tahmid, if you'd like to just stand up. So this picture is going to go in your biodata. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. And the next contestant, inshallah, making it through to the final is 10-year-old Rukhsana Kamali. Inshallah.
Akbar. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Well done.
Jazakallah khair. And also I'm announcing them, it's not in any particular order, yeah? I'm just shouting out the names, inshallah. The next contestant, inshallah, to have made it through to the final is 11-year-old Nadia Fatima Ali. Nadia, if you want to stand up, inshallah. MashaAllah. That's it.
She couldn't
Nadia
believe.
MashaAllah.
She already through, MashaAllah.
But I like the way where she stopped, but then she composed herself,
Yeah.
and then she started again. Because if it was me, I would have just stopped, gone red,
And that's
and
it.
probably start crying on the
Stopped
stage. to be
forever.
honest, Yeah. So alhamdulillah, well done, Nadia.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
Our next contestant, inshallah, is 10-year-old Suraya Akhtar.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
So if you can get that's it. Smile for the camera.
She's already standing.
MashaAllah. Okay. Our next contestant, inshallah, to the final is 10-year-old Khadija Fatima Ali. Khadija, if you can stand up, inshallah.
Both of the sisters.
MashaAllah. Both sisters, yes.
MashaAllah. Okay, our next contestant, inshallah, to have made it through to the final is 8-year-old Zainab Begum.
MashaAllah.
Can we even see her?
MashaAllah.
Someone needs to pick her up, perhaps. Oh, there we go. We've caught her as well, alhamdulillah. And the 8th contestant, inshallah, who has made it through to the final.
Can we have a takbir together?
Inshallah. So the final contestant, inshallah, through to the final
MashaAllah.
is 12-year-old Hamidul Islam. So congratulations again.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. So I'll just announce the semi-finalists to have gone through to the finals again. We have Dawood, 12-year-old Dawood Islam, 10-year-old Tahmid Rahman, 10-year-old Rukhsana Kamali, 11-year-old Nadia Fatima Ali, 10-year-old Suraya Akhtar, 10-year-old Khadija Fatima Ali, 8-year-old Zainab Begum, and 12-year-old Hamidul Islam. Congratulations to all of you. I'm sure just by seeing the reaction on the judges as well, I'm sure it's been very, very tough marking between everyone. But congratulations to you all, and obviously, make sure you practice well for the final. Again, I'll just announce for the benefit of those who are here and also those who are watching as well. The semi-final for the older age group, which is the 13 to 19, inshallah, will be tomorrow. Again, same time. I'm hoping it won't last 4 hours, but it will be from 5 o'clock, inshallah, tomorrow. And the grand finale, inshallah, for the younger age group will be next Saturday, 16th of April, inshallah, live from the Channel S studios. And the grand finale for the older age group, inshallah, will be on Sunday, the 17th of April. But the main, inshallah, another main date, inshallah, to keep in mind is Saturday, the 30th of April, where we'll have the actual grand award ceremony. And we invite everyone, inshallah, to attend. One of the chief guests, inshallah, is the Imam of Masjid al-Qiblatain, Sheikh Biladi, from Masjid al-Qiblatain, who has agreed, obviously, to be a chief guest on the day, inshallah. But do come, inshallah. Obviously, do come support, obviously, not just the finalists. Because one thing I'd like to just mention as well is that in the final, the announcement won't be given as well. So you'll have to wait for the grand ceremony, inshallah, to know who's come in what position as well, inshallah. So do join us on the 30th of April, inshallah. For further information, you can go to inshallah, qfactor.org.uk, inshallah. But once again, Jazakallah khair to all of the kids for coming today and just inspiring all of us. SubhanAllah, it has been a very, very inspirational day. And for like the Shaykh have said, for those of you who have gone through, again, congratulations. For those of you who don't go through, go back and keep trying, because one thing for sure, if you do this for the sake of Allah, then Allah has accepted you. And that's our main aim. We want Allah to accept us, because at the end of the day, we want to be able to recite the Quran like Allah wants us to recite the Quran. That's our main aim. Competition is secondary. So those of you who haven't gone through, inshallah, keep trying, go back and practice hard. For those of you who have a teacher, a teacher that you have a one-to-one with, inshallah, carry on with that, inshallah, and keep trying and join us again. Of course, next year we'll be very, very honored to have you again. But alhamdulillah, until tomorrow for the second semi-final, inshallah, for the older age group, do look after yourself. From me and from everyone in the studio, inshallah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أمتي القرآن حبل نجاتنا فتمسكي بعراه